In this video, we will create a procedurally generating world with external layouts in Gdevelop. This is part 3 of Make a Game in Gdevelop series. In this video, we will learn about scene variables and how to use them with external layouts to create procedural generation. First of all, select all the object in the main scene and delete them, except the player spawner. Now the object simply falls down when we preview it. Now we need to use the external layouts to create ground. Click on Edit Scene Variable and add a variable named Levels. Now change it to a number variable. Now we have to create a reference object. Just add a small square sprite and name it. Now we have to create a reference object. Just add a small square sprite and name it as sidechecker. Now we have to work on events for procedural generation. Add a new event and name it as procedural generation, and now we can add our events under this for better organizing our scripts. Now select X position and give less than to sidechecker X plus 200 for now. This is just temporary and we will change it later. In the action we have TO select the number scene variable as shown here. Now we have to create a child event. Select the scene variable on the condition. Make sure that it is a scene variable and not a global variable. Now on the Action tab, we have to select Stage 1 from External Event. So here, when the variable is 1it is spawning stage 1 from the external layout. This is the mechanism. We have to spawn the external layout on the sidechecker. So give the conditions as sidechecker X and Y respectively. Select the external layout as 1. It is very laggy because the layout is spawning every frame. We only want the stage to spawn once, so give a trigger 1 condition to it. Now the stage will only spawn once. Perfect. Now we need to add the sidechecker object to every external layouts as shown in the video. Make sure that its Y value is 0 in all layouts. Oops, something is wrong. Anyway, first add the sidechecker to every layout. Now we have to modify our events. First of all, add random in range in the value and give its value as 1 and 5. 1 means stage 1 and 5 means stage 5. Now we need to give events for all 5 stages. For that, add some events below and give the scene variable value as 2 for stage 2, 3 for stage 3, and so on. Make sure to give trigger once. Now change the variable's value. We have to delete the side checker object after the event. So give delete an object with the action. Copy create an external layouts to all 5 conditions. And also give delete the side checker. Make sure that you are changing the stages accordingly. Working fine, but we have an issue. Don't worry, we will find it later in this video. I am changing the camera zoom for understanding the working mechanism. The world is generating fine, but it is generating way too early, so it might give some errors and lags for less powerful devices. This was the mistake. Instead of greater than, I have given it less than, so let's fix it. Now the mechanism is perfect, but we want the layout to spawn much earlier than this. I prefer to give a high value of 1000 to 1500 for better performance. We will change this value later. Now we need to delete all the object that is out of the main screen. Otherwise, the spawning levels will go on increasing, which will affect the performance. We need to add a group of all object in this area. So for that, we need to add a group first. Also, before adding the group, I prefer to create a folder for all our object for better organizing the sprites. Now click the Groups panel and add a new group, and select all our object like ground and trees into it. Do not select the player object and side checker. Now we can select the group object and give a player.x100 condition. In the action, we have to delete the thingies group. So the mechanism is that when the position of player is greater than thingies, it will delete it. Simple as that. I think the value is little low, so let's increase it. I think we need to increase it little more. I also changed the zoom for you to understand. See, now it's perfect. Now we have to reset our zoom to 1. There is some issue in the spawning of layouts, so let's fix it. Now the spawning is working perfectly, but we can see the side checker. Let's fix it by increasing the value. You can put your side checker like this, and a value of 1500 was just perfect. This is how it is looking so far. We can see that sometimes the player is going behind the tree. So this can be fixed easily by changing the Z order of player to 50 or something. So just add a new event and add an action like this. When we leave the condition empty, the action will be executed in every frame. Congratulations! Now you have successfully created a procedural generative game in Gdevelop. So in the next part, we will learn about tuning the external events, objects, etc., and also about backgrounds.